Okay, so this video is titled Nobody Looks Human Anymore, and it's getting scary. I'm pretty sure this has to do with all these like freaking like procedures that all these celebrities get, like the buccal fat removal and like the Ozempic shit, bro. They be looking crazy. This video is by Janae Danielle. So let's go.
I got my third facelift.
Are you happy with the result?
Oh my god, bro. Don't even get me started on that facelift shit too.
Bam.
You look great.
I know I'm shallow, but I am. Take a good look at the face.
Come on!
That is not Demi Lovato. That Demi Lovato does not give me
Whoa. What the helly?
real person vibes.
Is it just me, or do other people get uncanny valley from people with a lot of plastic surgery? You don't look like a human being.
Oh yeah, the Claremont twins, they straight plastic. I can't even lie. The Claremont twins is straight plastic, gang. BBLs, no job, lip fillers, all
I
that
see
stuff.
on the regular streets, and it's noticeable.
I am freaking out right now. I just saw a picture of Mandy Moore. Who is that?
Whoa.
If I would have went into a coma 5 years ago and woke up today, I wouldn't recognize 90%.
Yeah, she looks hella different. She looks like a 3D render, bro.
Of Hollywood.
You look
What
AI.
the hell is going on?
We've reached a strange point in beauty standards where the more perfect you look, the less beautiful you are. Wild take, but hear me out. Some of the most beautiful women in the world don't look like themselves anymore.
Damn.
They've become so snatched, so...
What the? Oh my god. She looks old.
But hear me out. Some of the most beautiful women in the world don't look like
Damn,
themselves
Selena Gomez used to be bad as fuck. Yeah, we're gonna run it after this. She used to be bad as fuck on Wizards of Waverly Place.
anymore. They've become so snatched, so
Dude, ugh. What happened right here?
sculpted, so symmetrical, and now their faces all look perfect, but not in a good way. So let's get this straight. I'm kinda nervous about this video because the last thing I wanna do is speak down on a woman's face. That's brutal, but something about the new standard face doesn't sit right anymore, literally. And there's
Jenna Ortega don't look that bad though. It's just that she got no brows. If she had brows, she'd be bad. Demi, she don't look too bad. Bro, it's that fucking cat's eye shit. That fucking like that. You know those procedures where they be going like this? I'm not trying to be on some crazy shit, but they be like getting that shit done and they look like this. And you can tell that their face just looks pulled fucking apart. I don't like that shit.
standard face doesn't sit right
Selena has lupus. I understand, but she still got procedures though. I know she had a health condition.
anymore, literally. And there's young girls growing up all around the world thinking that this is right. We're gonna talk about the almost pretty girl.
Ew.
The girl who has every feature that can make her beautiful,
Except-
according to beauty standards. But these features have literally cut out the warmth, the
Oh my god. Nah, what's her name? Courtney? She's a face swapper. She be getting a new face every few years. Didn't she used to look at like Beyonce at one point? Like she literally had Beyonce's face scan.
emotion and that little bit of life that used to make someone beautiful. This video
Man, I'm not gonna lie, the industry is very fucking dark. Cause I could feel the soulless energy,
is
bro.
going to be a whole lot of tough love. So if you cannot stand the heat, the oven is going to be on 450 degrees. So I'm sorry,
Uh-oh.
you're going to have to get out the kitchen. Welcome to the Girl Talk you didn't know you needed. Now, I'm not saying you have to subscribe. You're classy. I know you don't just give those away for free, but hopefully at the end of this video, we become bestie enough for you to take that next step. Now, before we spiral any deeper into this almost pretty rabbit hole, because trust me, it goes deep, I need to show y'all an app that literally pays you to do
Alright, bro, yeah, you got me. I thought she was about to start spitting. Come on, gang. Get your coins, but damn. Come on, bro. Holy shit, I hate when that shit happens.
That's exactly what
Have you seen Ariana? Oh my god, yes. She looks very, very skinny.
made it perfect. Since celebrities have always been the blueprint for what beauty is supposed to look like, they're our main focus for today. And in the
Is that
early
Britney?
2000s to 2010s,
Rihanna?
not only could you see women
Who's
with
that?
natural beauty, you could see faces that
Who
looked
is that?
completely different from each other.
Before Instagram face, beauty used to be bold. Faces were striking and complex, and you could actually remember them. No one trying to blend in with one another, and no one looked the same. There used to be so much mystery and diversity to women. Faces were textured, asymmetrical, and expressive.
You could open magazines like InStyle, Essence, and Teen People and see girls and women
Jada?
like Beyonce, Mandy Moore, Keke Palmer, Amanda Bynes. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat this and make it seem like the beauty standards back in the day couldn't be toxic. Thigh gaps and cheekbones were still glorified. Let's get that settled.
Danielle, you went to the dentist, but you refused to have your gap closed. Do you really think you can have a CoverGirl contract with the gap in your mouth?
Damn.
Why not?
This is all people see. It's easy to read beautiful CoverGirl. It's not marketable.
Yeah, just a little bit is okay, but I don't want to completely close it.
Well, I guess she just left the gap wide open.
Bro, they violating. What the hell? I'm gonna go bone smash my shit. Yo, bro, don't do that. That's, bro, hearing that shit is so crazy, bro. Because it's literally like that, not just for women, but men too, bro. With all that looks maxing shit. Look, I'm gonna say this. Looks is very important. I'm gonna be honest with you. That shit is very important. Human beings, we're naturally judgmental. We automatically look at people's fucking insecurities and we look at shit all the damn time. How can you control a gap? You just have to get like Invisalign or something. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I feel like you shouldn't be trying to like, I feel like it's a slippery slope. Because then you get caught in a psychosis and you're just getting hella surgeries and then you just mess yourself up, bro. Like, it comes a point in time where it's like, yeah, you could change like one or two things about yourself. That's cool. But trying to change your entire face? Like, bro.
For another girl, baby.
I agree.
Heroin chic is a style popularized in the early 1990s fashion and characterized by pale skin, dark circles underneath the eyes, emaciated features, androgyny, and stringy hair, all traits associated with the abuse of heroin or other drugs. A 1996 article in the LA Times stated that the fashion industry had a nihilistic vision of beauty that was reflective of drug addiction.
I'm just gonna say this, if the beauty standard
Y'all think fiends are bad? Would y'all crack a fiend? When did that become? Hold on, who makes these decisions? I didn't agree to that.
standards back in the day weren't toxic, women wouldn't look like how they look.
97 pounds? What the hell?
Moral of the story, women used to look like themselves. And I know that kind of sounds like an oxymoron because of course women look like themselves. But when we take a look at today, it makes
everybody's getting surgeries to get the same face.
Sense why I'm saying that. Over time, natural beauty started to feel outdated.
Oh, hell no. They dead got the same face scan. Just clones.
Wasn't enough to just look like yourself.
Most of my life, I felt self-conscious because I didn't have as much chest as other grown-up women. So I went to the hospital and had what they call plastic surgery.
But why? What was wrong with the way you were?
But I just never felt good about myself the way I was.
As the beauty standards started
Crazy.
to get more...
What the fuck?
I just never
Did you see
felt
her
good
ribs?
about myself the way I was.
As the...
Dog. Oh my god. There's no way she can breathe. There's no way you could breathe. Did she get like you had to get at least like 4 ribs removed for this shit. There's no way, bro. Bitch, where's the waist?
Beauty standards started to get more aggressive and it started to get more accessible in a way that made a lot of women feel like they...
I'm 36 and Tox got me looking 26. How I feel, I've been getting Botox every 4 months since I was 17.
Had to have it, like they had to keep up.
Female celebrities are pretty much in an impossible position where they're required to look perfect and look youthful forever in order to have a career. But they can't look too overdone or they'll be plastic and they won't look effortless, and that will damage their career because they won't be able to emote and make the facial expressions that they need for acting. I mean, they're damned if they do, damned if they don't. It's no wonder that celebrities are going to seemingly any length to look young and flawless forever.
Once celebrities and influencers...
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, what's the point of being famous forever? That's kind of dumb. Yo, Yaya, I'll catch you later, bro. Thank you for coming through, bro. Yo, Flock, what's good? What's the point of being famous forever? I think that shit is lame. I feel like you should just try to run it up, have your run, and dip. Because if you're sitting here trying to keep up with everybody else, eventually you're going to run yourself into the ground.
Started showing off these upgrades.
Dude, I still trip out about that shit. Dude, you know they had to grab her face and pull that shit back on some Luffy shit.
People wanted those results.
I went to Kris Jenner's last guy because the new guy is $1 million.
For a facelift?
For a facelift.
No way.
And the ladies are lining up. These psycho are calling and using code words and passwords. And you've got to know the password to get Kris Jenner's guy for $1 million.
What?
Most people have a shopping.
You gotta get a password? Nah, that's crazy.
Wish list. I have a surgery wish list. Or all the surgeries, treatments, etc. that I would get if money wasn't an issue.
I want this nose.
Shit, you could just go and... That's crazy. I want this nose. You could just go and buy... You could just go and buy your nose. That shit is crazy. I want this nose. Is that even how it works? I don't even think you would be able to get that exact nose.
If money wasn't an issue.
I want this nose. I need this nose. I would pay to have this nose.
From the nose jobs to the lip fillers, the brow lifts, and yes, Ozempic.
Bro, some people, not everybody can have, everybody's nose is different. You're not even gonna be able to have the same nose even if you want. They break, I know that. They break it and then they put it back together and then you gotta let it heal. And it takes like a whole year for a full recovery. So for that entire year, you're gonna be walking around with a swollen ass nose and you're not even gonna know what it looks like. I know that.
Nose jobs to the lip fillers.
That's crazy.
The brow lifts, and yes, Ozempic.
Bro, I hope y'all know, like, the nose that you originally had is gonna be the nose that you pass on to your kid. I can't lie though. Yeah, I might have to. I got a yam on my shit. If I got a new nose, would y'all judge me if I popped out with some new shit? Yo, I want this nose right here. What nose should I get? I want this nose. Let me get this nose. Yes, that'd be crazy. Nizzy, I hope you don't do that. I wouldn't do that. How well, Nizzy, do you know that receiving a single gives your brain the same dopamine effect as eating your favorite dessert? Receiving a single like? No way. W dopamine. Hell nah, I be getting Nizzy getting money on. I don't think it costs too much, right? I think you gotta go to Turkey.
Big has a lot to do with this also, but we'll get to that later. The new go-to look started to become more sculpted and almost exaggerated.
What the fuck? Dude, nah, she looked too perfect right here. What the hell? I'm gonna be honest though. Nah, she looks crazy. I'm gonna be honest.
The look started to become more sculpted and almost exaggerated.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, when I see shit like this is what I think. Y'all can't even see that. When I see like a face like this, I think, yo, you realize, like, yeah, just because you might look younger, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna get the same benefit. You didn't turn back the clock. You still gonna die, bro. You know what I mean? That's what I be thinking.
And as it became that, it also became...
It takes a month to fully heal from a nose job, and you could pick a nose for the most part. I could have sworn it takes a year. How long does it take to fully heal from nose job? Yeah, it takes about a year. Look, a nose job rhinoplasty takes about a year or even longer to fully heal, though you may mostly feel recovered in about a month, while initial swelling and bruising significantly decrease within the first few weeks. Damn. That shit
more
crazy.
Tempting, because now you didn't have to be born with it.
This is like Huda from Love Island. How she got a whole new face, bro. Let me look that shit up. Oh my God, bro. People just popping out with whole. This is how you know vanity is everything, though. Cause hold on. Do you think that she would be getting the same? I want to see the before and after. Bro, people are like changing their whole face. Hold on. Show me the before and after. I'm looking for it right now. Shorty look different. Gets you more attention from men. It's the other way around too. Dude, they gave her, look, she got a whole new nose. What else did she get? Probably got her lips done. Damn. Oh my God, they got the whole before and after. Shorty was a military agent? She didn't look too bad. She looked normal right here. She looked a little crazy right here, but that's normal. That was her normal face. Nah, that's insane. Lips looking good. Them shits is, bro, it's filler. She had a yam.
Just buy it. So that's when we started to see.
Dude, nah, I'm not gonna lie. She did not need to do that. She looked good like this. The buccal fat. Why'd you get your buccal fat, bro? You realize, bro, you know when you get older, you lose the fat in your face, bro.
Unsettling movement of women swapping out their natural beauty for something a bit more manufactured.
I got my 3rd facelift. I mean, they yanked my face. And I said, give me a good yank. I go, doctor, I don't want to see you in 6 months. Give me a good, get in there and just start.
They actually yank your face, for real?
Pulling,
just go for
yanking.
Now this is where it gets really interesting because people aren't just talking
about, isn't it like when you get surgery you have to continuously keep getting it to maintain it? What the
No one
fuck?
tried to blend in
Oh, sorry,
with
I think I was holding some shit.
one another, and no one looked the same. There used to be so much mystery and diversity.
They pull it off the
women.
bone and pull it
Faces
back?
were textured, asymmetrical, and expressive.
You could open magazines like InStyle, Essence, and Teen People and see girls and women like Beyonce, Mandy Moore, Keke Palmer.
Hold on, run that shit back. Hold on, bro.
And see girls and women like
shout out Queen Latifah, bro. This is range. Yeah, everybody looks different.
InStyle, Essence, and Teen People and see girls and women like Beyonce, Mandy Moore, Keke Palmer, Amanda Bynes. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat this and make it seem like the beauty standards back in the day.
Yo, Pibbles. Thank you for the first time chat. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Yo, are you a VTuber?
Couldn't be
Are you a
toxic.
VTuber?
Thigh gaps and cheekbones were still glorified. Let's get that settled.
Danielle,
Yo, bro, I think I accidentally reset the video. What the hell? Hold on, run that back. I just reset the video.
They yanked my said, give me a good yank. I go, doctor, I don't want to see you in 6 months. Give me a good, get in there and just start pulling,
just go for
yanking.
Now this is where it gets really interesting because people aren't just
Yo,
talking
bro,
about
is that Lana Rhodes?
bad surgery. They're talking about the weird, uneasy feeling they get from just looking at it. Today, there are countless women with the exact facial features we were taught to want. The sharp jawline, the high cheekbones, the big pouty lips. But instead of looking
looking like handsome Squidward,
something looks off.
People's faces are really starting to scare me.
Yeah.
Your lips don't need to look like they're trying to escape.
And and then it's like when you get too much of the top lip, you don't even see the texture. It just looks inflated.
Nicole Kidman having a weird mouth or something wrong with her face in Aquaman. I literally could not enjoy the movie when she was on screen because it was like something was going on. I don't know if it was like too much Botox because like her face didn't have like movement or anything, but this was terrifying.
And y'all, it's so hard to put it into words without sounding or coming off as rude, but let's be real, a lot of women nowadays, they don't look human. They don't look like a real person.
Yeah, she looks scary.
They almost look like wax figures of themselves.
Women don't really look like human beings anymore. Hundreds of thousands
Oh my god.
perfectly
It's all them
beautiful,
fillers
healthy
catching up.
women, in trying to become even more beautiful, even more perfect, are literally disfiguring their faces with
Yeah,
fillers.
it's no such thing as perfect, bro. You gotta embrace the imperfections. That's what makes you you, bro.
Mar-a-Lago face is getting a lot of plastic surgery work done, right? Whether it's actually reconstruction or you're just getting injections here, there, and everywhere. But These people do not look like human beings anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but at the same time, though, like, you basically trying to keep up. Look up Dr. Tran. Let's look that up. I'm not gonna lie, you could easily mess your face up feeling like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Dr. Tran. Yo, ATLZ, thank you for that, that watch streak. This the guy? Is this him? Oh my god. He looks like the villain of like a movie. He don't even look natural. Dude, that looks like sci-fi makeup. His lips ain't even moving right. I see the scar on the hairline. I see it. What the hell, bro? Oh my god, he looked like a baked potato. Nizzy, I'm so drunk. Why are you giving me a Dom Corleo treatment? Hold on, this might be good. Getting to work. What? No, I'm ending. Let me end the TikTok live. Hold on, I'm ending this TikTok live. Oh my god, I have to end it. Nope. Not taking a risk. It's like he's taking off a mask. Holy shit. No, you're good. It's like Leatherface. What the fuck? She looked crackable. Damn, bro. Hold on, so you mean to tell me when I'm about 70 years old, I could pop out with a new face? They do look soulless. You did not just say that. Bro, what the? This is extreme. Oh my god. She actually looks like a witch. She's 80? Yo! Getting a facelift at 80? They're lifting the... Dude, that don't even look real. Yo, Edward, not cool. What's good, bro? It don't even look real. Oh my god. Yo, gang, and then you got the skin leaking off the side. It looks like a fake face. Yo, you a band 1,500 for a facelift? 1,600 for a rhinoplasty? 800 for a neck lift? So you could get the whole shebang. Damn, bro. You can only do so many of those until you look like Vince McMahon. No bullshit. Oh my god, dude. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Mid upper eyelids, mid facelift, neck lift, liposuction under chin. You can't. Okay, she look good. Hidden stitches. She look crackable. That they did a miracle for her. I can't even lie. Damn. So you could pop out with a whole different face.
So I'm so happy. Thank you. Today, my day, I go back to Dallas, Texas. So I'm so happy. I feel change in my face. I look so young now. Thank you for everybody. Thank you for the team.
Yeah, it looks stretched. Dog, what? How did you know about this, gang? What the fuck? It looks like you taking a mask off.
Leg out.
Look at the eye area. Whose auntie is getting this shit? She look good like that though. That's crazy. What if I pop out and my shit just stretched? Hold on, that shit low-key look good for some people. I'm not gonna lie. If you chop shit, this is for you.
It's very uncanny valley.
Take Demi Lovato, for example.
Demi was bad. Everybody used to fuck with Demi, bro. Demi used to be a bad bitch.
She was introduced to the media as a child star, appearing in movies and TV shows.
This is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Gonna let the light shine on me. Oh, I'm hitting the high notes. Now I found who I am. There's no way to hold it in. Yo, when the Disney characters admits they the weird kid, and it's just like they just like playing video games or some shit.
Shows like Camp Rock, Barney and Friends, and Sunny
with a Chance used to go crazy.
Demi Lovato from Camp Rock.
She has swag too.
You're watching Disney Channel.
Nah, she went through like multiple character arcs though, like dead ass.
And behind the scenes, she was
You already stretched, gang. I'm not stretched. The fuck you mean by that?
struggling with something that not even a lot of adults can handle. From eating disorders to battles with addiction, Demi's journey hasn't been
Damn,
easy.
2009?
So seeing her healthy and thriving today is amazing.
Once I relapsed, the floodgates were open. Within a couple of weeks, I called a dealer and I was like, do you have and he said no.
You know what's crazy though? Back then, this shit was crazy to hear, especially because we were all kids. We like, yo, she's on drugs. You know, when you hear somebody on drugs, she's on drugs. No! You think she was a crackhead or some shit? This is really the norm in Hollywood. When you get older, you understand, like, she was just vocal about it. It's so many other people that go to these like LA parties and they be snorting shit, smoking shit. Bro, if you just smoke weed and drink alcohol, it's called California sober. So that means if that is sober to them, imagine what fucking substances they're taking, bro. What is this? What is this?
This is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Gonna let the light shine on me. Now I know who I am.
Bro, oh my God. You don't know nothing about... Bro, this is a question to everybody. Do you think Nizzy, she was actually... Yo, what? Why they say we can't use the herb? Come on, bro. Let me ask you a question. When Disney movies came on, did your family make a whole big deal out of it? Like, y'all would just stop what you're doing to watch that shit? Because that's how it was in my household. It don't matter what the fuck everybody doing. When that Disney movie come on, when High School Musical come on, when Camp Rock come on, you sit that ass down and you watch that shit. What? You missed out. Y'all are missing out, bro. The whole family would get together for that. You gotta sit that ass down and watch that shit. Y'all got no childhood.
I have and I was like,
yes.
The 27-year-old went on to explain how she's come to be more accepting of her body.
Now when I look in the mirror and I start to have a negative thought, so what I say to myself is, nope, you're healthy and I accept you.
When someone's been through that much, it's not surprising they'd probably want to look like a completely new
Yeah, she got a whole new face scan. Oh my God.
When someone's been through that much, it's not surprising they'd probably want to look like a complete...
Bro, and the thing is, dude, look at the eyes, so different. Whole time, she could have just went to the gym. She didn't even need to do all that. Her face, I like her face before. Her face right here, way better. I'm gonna be honest. If she just, start hitting them squats, see, Demi, she had the build where... Shorty, she was worried about being fat and shit. Just start hitting them damn squats, bro. She had a thick build. She could have been slim thick. You feel me? She could have been, oh my gosh, she could have been turning heads.
Been through that much. It's not surprising they'd probably want to look like a completely new version of themselves.
Nah, she don't. She look 40.
So as she's reintroduced herself to us today, people have started to talk.
That is not Demi Lovato, and I don't care what anybody says. She went through a rough patch, and I'm all about healing. But that Demi Lovato does not give me real person vibes.
Damn.
Something about her new look looks unfamiliar. Her face is a bit more uplifted, cheeks are a bit more hollowed, and her lips are a lot more pouty, almost to the point where it seems like she can't even close them. There's almost an uncanny, unemotional...
She looks like Bianca Sensory, bro.
Stiffness to her face.
When I was a preteen...
My God. Yeah, you see what I'm saying with that eye shit? They do the little cat's eye shit, and they pull that motherfucker back to get it to go up. They try to get it to go up, and that shit just, it looks weird. That shit look hella unnatural, bro. You think Disney Channel is demonic? No, but I do think there was demonic activity going on. That was, and same thing was on Nickelodeon too. You had Dan Schneider with the whole feet shit. Imagine trying to recover and doing whatever you can to feel good and confident, then Chop shit trying to call you out for no reason. Who the fuck is Chop shit? Is Chop shit in the room with us? You was looking mad strange. That's how they be looking. They be like that. It should be looking weird.
Beauty standard was heroin chic. It was the very, very, very
heroin. There's a little name for it. Heroin chic.
Thin looking people.
The girl saying she was Chop. Bro, but she wasn't lying.
The beauty standards were just so unrealistic. And so I wanted to be that role model for myself.
There seems to be a pattern here. We see celebrities, and most of them...
Damn, they really were our childhood. Oh my God. What happened, bro? Man, Debbie Ryan Claire's that's not your era. This is I think this was like Hannah Montana era,
being
bro.
Child stars like Selena Gomez, Ariana Grande, Miley.
Damn. You can see the veins in her neck, bro. What happened?
Cyrus. Women who had a...
Whoa, see, that's that buccal fat. You get that buccal fat removed. I don't think she did. What happened to her eyes? Her shit looks like sunken right here. Her shit wasn't like that. Is she looking in two different directions?
A distinct, unique look to them growing up now have this sculpted, ultra snatched,
oh my God, Selena,
look, and they just look like a shell of their past self.
That's how they look. My bad, bitch. No, that shit will never come back.
I keep seeing Miley Cyrus, and something about it is like really off. Like she just doesn't even look like a real person.
There was a selfie from the music video shoot, but then like when you watch the music video, she just looks so...
Her eyes look like hella sunken in.
I don't know, it's like off.
Selena Gomez's name has been coming up a lot, and I know it's a sensitive topic because a lot of people argue that her new look is tied to
Selena Gomez and how, I know, the lupus shit?
Her lupus diagnosis. And
Selena Gomez and how the medication prednisone dramatically changes your face. What is wrong with Selena's face?
And while she's been incredibly open about her health, she's had
what
a
is
kidney
that?
transplant. She takes a lot of medication, and she has weight fluctuations that comes with it.
I had arthritis. My kidneys were shutting down. I just kept, my mentality was just to keep going.
But even with all of that in mind, people are noticing something else. Something that normally doesn't tie into health.
That's crazy.
Why is she transforming into an elderly Chinese woman? 18 million people.
Bro, why would you put that shit after that moment, bro? That's fucked up. Don't put the bro. Why would you put that shit after?
513,000 likes is crazy. People on social media have been talking about Selena Gomez's new look, saying that she does not look like the same person at all. She looks a little bit more gaunt. She looks a little bit older. It's true that she always has had a fuller face in the past, and she says that a lot of her appearance changes is due to her lupus. Meanwhile, others are totally convinced that she's just getting plastic surgery.
Her features look more sculpted, lifted.
Yeah, she looks a lot older. She looks middle-aged. Nizzy, if technology is developed and is healthy, will you invest on something to be more young? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. This sounds fucking absolutely crazy. I was actually thinking about this shit today. I think we're gonna be living in the plot of Cyberpunk 2077. I think we're going to live in a world where, because they're already saying that they're finding ways for human beings to live to 150 years. And I've even heard people talk about how they found a way to reverse aging through our eyes, which is like the hardest part. They found a way to fix the cataract, which is to reverse the aging in the eye. If you can do it in the eye, you can do it anywhere. So eventually it's going to get to a point in time where we're going to damn near live indefinitely, right? Because you can just reverse your fucking biological age. And what's going to happen is you're going to be able to live a long time, but that's not going to prevent you getting hit by a fucking car, right? So that's where the technology comes in. So then they're going to reinforce your body with whatever technology. So if you fall off a building or you get hit by a car or you are in a fucking plane crash, you'll be able to survive it. And then the more upgrades that you get, the more that is going to fuck you up and you're going to get fucking cyber psychosis. Trying to tell you, that's where this shit is headed. That's where I see it. I see it getting to a point in time where we're going to start implementing technology into our own fucking bodies, bro. If you think about it, prosthetics is already kind of like that, you know? And like replacement for like hips and knees and all that shit. So eventually we're just going to start embedding our body with technology. I'm getting the cyborg arms when they come out. Never get technology when that shit first drop, gang. Your shit's going to be bugged with fucking glitches. Inside the eye, like lobotomy? No, like, let me look this shit up. Reverse aging in the eye. Let me look that shit up. I heard about that shit. Reverse, yeah, they I gotta find that shit again. I cannot find it, bro. Prevention? They're saying I gotta look that shit up, but that's what I think. I think eventually it's gonna get to that point. Cyberpunk 2077, yo, also, what's good? It's very possible IRL more than we want to admit. I agree. All of them celebs are trying to copy Lin May. Who's Lin May? My shit gonna be solid steel. Yeah, you're gonna have that Sandevis stand in the back of your fucking back, and in the fucking back of your skeleton,
tighter in ways that feel like they go beyond what lupus alone could cause. And that's where the conversation
I'm just getting the Neuralink, bro. You're not gonna be cracked at Fortnite because you get that shit, gang. I'm gonna be honest.
Because no one wants to criticize how a woman is coping with her illness. But when the changes start to feel more cosmetic than medical, it opens the door for a lot of people to question what's going on. And wow, are they questioning?
I'm about to fix that shit right now.
Make you
I watched that guy's videos.
I don't think it does. I think this is a plastic surgery thing. I could be wrong. If you're a person with lupus and then, you know, suddenly people start referring to you as Xiang Mei, hit me
bro,
up.
Look how crazy this is. This is Selena Gomez. You have to give a disclaimer.
I know your story.
Comments like, she looks so fake, she's in her Area 51 era,
bro.
Selena Gomez is hard to look at, are popping up in comment sections everywhere. And y'all, as cruel as these comments are and extremely unnecessary, we can't deny why there's a reaction to celebrities' new faces, because it's for a reason.
So recently Jenna was in Paris for the premiere of Wednesday season 2. Here's a before and after, and she looks very different.
Yeah, I've seen this.
People are not happy with this difference, and because of it, she's receiving thousands of nasty hate comments. People saying that she looks malnourished. People are accusing her of being on snow, and overall, just saying a lot of very mean things.
Y'all remember earlier when we talked about how back in the day, beauty and being pretty
I'm not gonna lie,
that
you can say what you want about the 90s, bro. I kind of wish I was like grown in that era. Oh my god, that shit low-key was like peak. What? Imagine being in the 90s and then the early 2000s. You really get to experience that shit. That'd be fire, bro. Nah, they for sure trying to copy Lin May's trend. Who is that?
Earlier when we talked about how back in the day
Jennifer Aniston was looking good as fuck
and being pretty wasn't perfect. Well, fast forward to today, beauty.
How my makeup and hair turned out when I have nowhere to go. Alabama Barker, I'm a pretty girl,
is perfect. You basically have to look perfect to be considered pretty, especially with comments like these and the comments I just read. That only adds to the pressure of having to be perfect.
For a few years, I have felt this constant pressure.
She's naturally pretty though. Dude, this looks like the kind of girl that like, yeah, I would want, like, baby, don't put no makeup on. Your face is, that shit is tea. What are you talking about? What?
To be the prettiest in every space I walk into. And I think it's really hitting me today because I'm noticing that constant stress I add to myself is weighing on me mentally and physically. I feel crazy because I'm like, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel like I have to be the prettiest everywhere I go?
Damn, see this why female friend groups don't work. Two baddies can't coexist. They're both sweating their asses off to be the most beautiful woman in the room. That's why that shit don't work, bro. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it's just, yeah, you trying to keep up. Because we live in an age that's vanity. J-Lo, I know what J-Lo look like. Jenny, you talking about Jenny on the block? I know about Jenny on the block. Man, J-Lo, she still looks good. Does he act like he won't get the brain chip? Yo, chill out. If it only was obvious if only it was obvious that if you live for attention on the internet, trying to be perfect, that he would eventually turn on you. Facts. I got a question. That's the question.
And for a lot of women,
what happened to Disney Channel and Nickelodeon? The internet. The internet happened. People stopped watching TV. They started going on YouTube.
That pressure turns into procedures. If we take all the Botox, the filler.
Look up Lin May. All right, let me look who this is. Lin May. Oh my dear God in heaven. Oh my good God. Whoa. She looks like Annabelle. Oh my gosh, she looks like one of the aliens. Hold on. Bro, she looked like one of the aliens from Dawn to Dawn, bro. This one right here. Oh my God. I'd still crack. No, you wouldn't, gang. Oh my gosh, she looked like a bobblehead. Where's her neck? This is what she used to look like? She used to be a baddie. What happened? Why is her head so big? Damn, bro. She was bad.
The surgery.
She has a story?
The Ozempic.
What's her story?
We get a woman that looks like a prettier version of herself, but not entirely. That's because the version was pushed too far, and instead of looking natural, she looks man-made.
When I see a celebrity like this, first I get uncanny valley on me, but also, and I feel bad about this, so just know I feel bad already. I don't find them pretty anymore, and not because their new features aren't pretty, because someone could have these features naturally and be gorgeous. There's something Frankenstein about all these celebrities having these cut and paste parts to the point where they're not even themselves anymore. Actually,
yeah,
reminds me
crazy.
of the end of Death Becomes Her. They've just replaced their parts so many times and they're so botched. It's like good from far, but far from good. And beyond this making you look kind of like a wax museum version of yourself, it also takes away from whatever made you you in the first place, okay? So here's Zoe Kravitz, here's Shania Twain, Kate Beckinsale, here's Demi Moore. Wait, my favorite one's coming. Here's Lea Michele, and here's Demi Lovato again. Here's Dakota Johnson. And for the record, she used to look like this. First of all, everybody said, give me this jawline. The lips of a fish, hollowed out cheeks. Everybody has the same eyebrows. And all of this combined with Ozempic just makes everybody look like this creepy, almost pretty version of themselves, but it's just not pretty because it's missing a crucial ingredient to beauty, which I think might be authenticity.
One crucial shift in society to blame for.
Oh, yeah. AI. And then you got the filters that everybody uses, the makeup filters and all that shit. And then you got angles. Oh my God, this shit is not just in the beauty community, this shit in the gym community too, bro.
And I was gonna call it a hot take, but it's not a hot take. It makes a lot of sense. And that is the rise of AI beauty. I'm talking about the filters that warp what a beautiful face is supposed to look like entirely. These filters don't just smooth the skin and remove pores. They literally rebuild you.
If you don't look drop dead gorgeous with this filter, there is no hope for you.
They lift
Oh my God, no, bruh, no. Imagine you know her, you trying to slide on her shit. And you just know her from Instagram and you swipe on her story and you link and she looks completely different.
There is no hope for you.
They lift your cheekbones, they pinch your nose smaller, they make your lips bigger.
Dang, what?
Lift your cheekbones, they pinch your nose smaller, they make your lips bigger, and they give everyone that same symmetrical face.
Oh,
and the worst part is,
they all got the same face scan.
We accepted that as beautiful. We got so used to seeing these faces so often.
This is all AI.
And these warped faces, they started to look normal, and they started to become our beauty standard.
AI is about to change the way when we assess beauty, sort of like how plastic surgery did. And the very first thing that I thought of was this one creator. I'm gonna show you. I'm not even gonna really talk about her or her videos, just the imagery that she uses in it, and all of them are all AI generated. I don't know what her prompt is, but I imagine it's literally just like model or pretty model, and this is what it spits out.
Wow.
But the images that her AI spits out, they're all kind of weird. Because while there are women out there who do kind of look like this, it's interesting to think that her AI, when prompted to develop a pretty woman or a model woman, it thinks that all of them look like this. I imagine as a woman or even like a young teenage girl seeing images like that.
You actually don't have a beard? Yes, I do.
Only gonna get more and more common on the internet. Like,
Bro.
that's gotta like mess with your brain and what you think that you should look like.
I think they try to do that to get people to get these surgeries and to consume these products and to get the skincare and to get this and to get the fillers. It's crazy, bro.
I just don't like it.
Now I want to show y'all a real example of this. Stick with me. There's a rise of women who are using a silly filter.
It's sad. I'm starting to think I look cute with this filter. So you telling me I'm not T as fuck with it? Is she trolling? She gotta be trolling.
There's a rise of women who are using a silly filter. Filters that most people would say are ugly. But these women use these filters so much,
I don't know. I feel cute with this monkey filter. When you use the ugly filters and feel prettier with the filter. It's gotta be some type of psychological effect. Started using this filter so much, I genuinely think I look pretty with it. What? It's gotta be like the dopamine that you get. There's no way. So it doesn't matter what the filter is.
Actually started to love how they look with them. They actually started to see themselves as beautiful with this filter. So think about it. The more you look at a filter or a surgically altered face.
Why the fuck would you think that ugly ass shit is beautiful?
At first, it probably looks weird, but the more you look at it,
man, I'm happy I don't use filters, man. I'm happy I'm good, man. I'm good with me, bro. You know what's crazy though? We all got insecurities. We all got shit that we feel like we could change. But what I think is the beautiful thing about life is how you learn to work with that. You know, because we all got shit that we feel like we could change about ourselves. And you know, I think being imperfect is what makes you you, though. And if you want to change some shit, you should, but don't go overboard. Don't go overboard now.
You think it looks...
Sure, if I get some money, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, bro.
Okay.
This distortion of reality aligns with the cultivation theory, which suggests that long-term exposure to media content shapes viewers' perception of reality. Which
I agree.
And in the context of beauty standards, repeated exposure to idealized celebrity images can gradually alter our understanding of what's normal or attainable in terms of our appearances.
I feel like a lot of these women, especially the celebrities, they look more expensive than expressive. That's the best way I can word it. It's almost like once you
get it's like you're looking at a horror game.
Instead.
Lin May's story. In the early 1990s, Lin May sought out cosmetic enhancement, believing she would get professional grade collagen injections. Instead, she was allegedly injected with a harmful mixture of cooking oil, baby oil, and water by someone she trusted, and it was caused severe facial abscesses and long-term disfigurement. That's fucked up. Somebody was praying on her downfall.
Once you have
That's
enough money, you have to have this ultra snatched, sculpted look. Because maybe if you don't, people start ultra snatched.
If I won the lottery, I wouldn't tell anybody, but there would be signs.
Sculpted look. Because maybe if you don't, people start saying that you look old or tired or like you let yourself go.
None of these women would be getting a call back if Clueless was being remade today, and that's because the beauty standard in Hollywood has changed so much since 1995 that arguably some of the most beautiful women in the world would not have a chance today. Her face is too expressive, her face is too plain, and Stacey Dash, well, she would need to do what she does now, which is lighten up.
I think our standard of beauty is starting to shift to accept more
What the fuck is up with this dark, like... Why are they all doing that? I don't like that.
AI filtered and uncanny looks, and a lot of women are thinking that that's beautiful. But beauty is not supposed to be predictable. You don't have to change yourself to be what you think beauty looks like, because then it'll make you look like an unnatural shell of yourself. Just be yourself.
Yeah.
That's it. You're enough. Thank you for tuning into the Girl Talk you didn't know you needed. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.
Nah, she snapped. I'm not gonna lie. This was such a good video. I'm gonna drop a like and subscribe. That shit is tough. That new Kris Jenner look is not it. I know, she looks like a fucking vampire, dude. Yeah, she wasn't lying, bro. And it's crazy because we could watch a whole video about looks maxing and all that other shit. Oh, the internet is such a crazy place, bro. It's so, like, predatory. It really is. If you don't love yourself, the internet will fucking capitalize on that.